The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father. I'll be back.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. It's a trap! The needs of the many outweigh
the needs of the few.
for the one.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Live long. And prosper.
Get away from her,
Wait a
you
minute.
bitch!
Don't say that bad word.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the
Have
castle.
fun storming the
away.
castle.
Goodbye.
Bye.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop saying that! I see dead people.
So what? You said that.
Why so serious?
Why are you so serious?
I volunteer! I volunteer as tribute!
What I do is not up to you.
Chewie. We're home.
Yes.
I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
One with the Force. The Force is with me.
I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
The Force is with me. Is the Force with you, everybody? Welcome to the All for Sci-Fi Weekly Webcast. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and next to me is my trusted sidekick,
Captain Rickster,
or trickster.
or this will come late for dinner,
Yes, don't ever call him late for dinner,
or lunch, or breakfast.
because he's definitely not late for any of those, as you
That's
could tell with his big panzon. Well.
So,
It's a word I learned today from a worker that's working with us. He has a
yeah,
panzon.
He definitely a panzon.
And buddy who's working with us now called him Chico. He's called him Costco. What did he call him today? Something else is pretty funny.
Oh yeah, it was really funny.
I can't say it here. We're on a live show.
Yes.
Anyway, just want quick shout out to ACM, aka Buddy Mix, my lifelong friend. He has a new album that dropped today. That is him getting in touch with his African roots. So I encourage everybody to go on Apple Plus, Apple Streaming, Amazon, Spotify, anywhere where it's streaming. His new album is called Kabaka. So look up Buddy Mix Kabaka, or just Buddy Mix, and you get to hear all these wonderful African roots. They call him a Mzungu or whatever, since he's a white boy.
Yeah, white boy.
Yeah. And shout out to him and all our brothers out there in Uganda. Amakamurunji. That means good morning. So, all right.
It's a good night right now. So.
It's a good night for them, probably. Sure, they're way ahead of us. Speaking of that, another announcement is I'm going to be at the London Film and Comic Con in London, July 7th through the 9th. So right after the 4th of July, I'll be heading out to London. Have a lot of fun with you guys out there, the 7th through the 9th. And then I'm going to stay for a couple days with my sweetie and be back after that. So that's going to be fun. And what other announcements we got coming up in the next couple weeks? Indiana Jones and the Dial of
the end of the month.
Yeah, Dial of Destiny is coming out the 30th. Or is it the 30th or 31st? 30th. Okay.
Somewhat. Got the new Mission Impossible coming on July 12th.
Yeah, that's sort of sci-fi, but not. But we could talk about it. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible is coming out sooner, so go check that out. I know we just saw The Flash, which was pretty good. Captain Richter saw the Transformers movie.
Really good.
Yes, so we might talk about that a little bit today, although we didn't mention it. But we got a lot to go over there today. We got Secret Invasion, which is the new Marvel Disney Plus show that came out this week.
Yep.
Wow! Oh wow!
Yeah.
We got Star Trek: Strange New Worlds episode 2. And they're dealing with the court martial right away. I'm glad they're getting that out of the way so we can get back to the Strange New Worlds part of Strange New Worlds.
Right.
Because I sure hate it to go on for
Right.
half the episode, 5 of the episodes be about them in space dock at Jupiter Station going over this court martial. Glad you got it out of the way. Oh, Blue Harvest is here. Hey, say hello, Blue Harvest. Yeah, how you doing? Speaking of Blue Harvest, he's in London. So hopefully I'll get a chance to see him. He's trying to get some passes for the show. I'll do my best to try to help him out on the media side. So that's going to be fun. Hopefully we'll get to catch up and we'll get to meet each other in person, Blue Harvest. What else do we have coming out? We've got lots of stuff coming out. The Foundation season 2 is coming out July 14th or 15th.
Yeah, well, Silo was good today.
Well, Silo we're reviewing today. The 9th episode of Silo called The Gateway. There's only one more episode left. So
then we had we talked about Strange New Worlds already. Marvel is Secret Invasion.
We already talked about all this, Rick. You're just repeating it. We're talking about what's coming up you're talking about stuff we're reviewing. We're talking about stuff coming up in the future.
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, that's not stuff we're reviewing. Okay, let me just control the show then. What else is going on? Later in the year, you want to talk about stuff like that? Oh, he's talking about a get-together. Blue Harvest is having a get-together tomorrow at the place they filmed Andor. Great. Love that. I love that show. Just like Silo. Silo's my favorite little hit this year.
Mm-hmm.
So we got lots of stuff coming up this year. Hopefully I'll get a chance to meet up with Warwick Davis and his wife, Sam, and children. She finally got back to me, so I'm hoping I could hopefully they have enough time as well, because they have busy schedules. So hopefully we'll have time to get together and have dinner or something. That's about it. So we got a lot to get into. Oh, this week the toy, the unboxing is from the Credit and Coin collection. It's Moff Gideon himself.
Yep.
Giancarlo Esposito in the house. So we're going to unbox it. You should appreciate this, Blue Harvest Toys. We're going to unbox from the Mandalorian Moff Gideon. I like these version of it because they're almost like a comic book version of it.
Right.
And sorry about the mic hit there. And that's about it. Other than that, let's get started. What do you want to review first?
Yeah, we're also going to Disneyland on the 20th.
Oh, Mike, everybody who's around on June 29th. I'm already a month ahead.
Yeah.
June 29th, we're going to be at Disneyland for a portion of the day having fun. So if you guys want to hang out, send us a private message. I know Mike has already told us he's going to hang out with us there. Can't wait to hang out with Mike. He's always a lot of fun. Yeah, so can't wait to meet everybody in London as well. But let's jump into it. Which one do you want to do first? Secret Invasion?
Yeah, it's Secret Invasion.
Let's do Secret Invasion because that's the new one, right?
Yeah,
that's the new one.
Newest one.
The newest one, and this should be right up your alley, Captain Rickster, because you're the comic book guru, right?
Yeah.
So Secret Invasion, I understand, is based off a comic book, as all Marvel stuff is, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of interested. I'm interested in the comic book now, Captain Rickster.
Yeah, well, there's quite a few versions of
is there?
Secret Invasion, yes. I don't know which one they're using.
What are those guys? The ones that scrolls, yeah, scrolls, and they could like morph in. They showed that a lot. Like it kept moving around. It was a girl, then a man, then a woman. Wow, that's and then
they're shapeshifters.
Shapeshifters, yeah, and then that same one shapeshifted into Nick Fury too, and so as you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. If it's 3 stars or less, we don't recommend it, right?
Right.
Nada. This episode of Secret Invasion, the premiere episode, gets a strong 4.75 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm gonna give it a strong 4.80.
Okay. You liked it a little more than me.
I
Then.
liked it. Yeah, I thought it was great because it brought out some characters you haven't seen in a while, like Nick Fury.
Right.
He's been gone for a long time, so now he's back.
Well, didn't the blip get rid of him too?
Yeah,
And then he came back.
When he came back, the blip got rid of him. And then he, when they came back, they didn't know what happened to him after that.
Maybe that's what happened to Mace Tawani. There was a blip in the Star Wars universe.
Should be. But they said he was on the space station up there in the space station.
Oh, well, after the blip, but
Yeah,
they
after
said
the
the blip
blip, yeah.
changed him.
Yeah, now you can see out of both eyes.
Is that what it is now?
Yeah, because before he couldn't see, he had a patch over his eye.
Right.
Now you can see out of both eyes.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. At the beginning of it, I go, well, this is kind of cool. Some good action, doing good. But the acting was kind of a little,
So-so.
not so. It was a little not that strong because it wasn't the main characters right at the beginning.
Right.
Once they brought on, Sam Jackson, my boy, the second Mace,
Mm-hmm.
not the first Mace. I was sorry, Sam Jackson. Once they brought on Sam Jackson, the whole mood of the show changed.
Right.
Once Emilia Clarke came on, all those other top rate,
Mhm.
Mendelsohn, the other actor Mendelsohn, famous one. Once they all started getting involved, the mood of the show changed. The level of acting went way up to here when they got involved.
Yes, it did.
And the artwork at the beginning, the credits just blew my mind. The artwork on the opening credit sequence, the music, the theme,
Mhm.
the Secret Invasion theme, that I guess it's a new one they wrote for the show. Music is top notch, and I love music, as you know. That's my
Yeah.
passion. Oh my god, it's just after that it blew my mind. That's if I had to rate it from the first couple minutes, I would say it's a so. It might be a 4, but it almost got back up to a 5. What was your favorite scene in this premiere episode? What was your favorite scene?
Oh, and this one here, I like when he started blowing up the carnival people around. But what I didn't like was when she got shot by Nick Fury. When he got shot by Nick Fury, I thought, man, this is the second time, and she's been only in the first episode and taken out.
You didn't like that, huh?
But I didn't like that. I thought hopefully she's going to be in more episodes.
It's hard for me to pick a favorite scene. I know it just really started getting good. I did like that whole sequence though that you're talking about, not just when it exploded.
No, the sequence.
That whole sequence of how she marked that, but then those were decoys.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently she didn't really help them out like she said, I guess.
Right.
So is she not really helping them? It was sad to see that agent die. Who was that agent? I don't remember her name.
I don't remember her. She played in Captain America. She also did what was the other one? Oh, the Avenger movies.
Mhm.
She was up there in the spaceship. She was the second command behind Samuel Jackson
Right.
in that.
Well, Blue Harvest Stories is saying they filmed part of it. He got to see them up where he lives in London.
Cool.
They filmed the scene. He actually got to see Emilia film all day for 5 seconds of footage.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
That sounds like the film industry.
Uh-huh.
A lot of wasted money, sometimes setting up one shot.
Yeah, she was also a U.S. agent.
Murray Hill.
Yeah, Murray Hill, yeah.
He says he thinks we'll see her again. Yeah.
We'll see.
Hey, you know what? Nobody dies. Everybody comes out. Somehow they get recycled
That's right.
in these universes. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's a great episode. It was a great start to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely watch it. It was a nice surprise. It was a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. But come on, Sam Jackson, Emilia Clarke, Mendelsohn.
All these great people in there, yeah.
Plus, I mean, we should never doubt Kevin Feige either. His
No,
credit's
that's
got to go to
true.
him and what he's doing there at Marvel
Mhm.
and all the other people.
I noticed in the credits too that Samuel Jackson was the executive producer too.
Those are all just token credits.
I know.
Kevin
But I
Feige.
just saw him on there.
Yeah, they get them to agree to be a part of it. A smaller TV show, they give them a credit, pay them some money towards it.
Yeah.
It's a way to get them to do it.
Yeah, I was surprised
Yeah.
that he'd even back something up like that.
Like I said, it's not that he's backing it up; it's just a token credit. He agreed to it because that's another perk, like a perk.
Mhm.
Olivia Colman was fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, I just yeah, that's just so far, guys. Can't wait to see it again. Is is that coming out every Wednesday or
Every Wednesday.
every Wednesday?
Until it's finished. It
Okay.
probably has 10 episodes to it. Or it might
We were
have 8.
talking about that today. I didn't. We never looked.
We only had only one episode, right?
Oh, I didn't look. I mean, you looked online. You looked on. They never tell you how many.
No.
Like on Disney Plus, you
Right.
looked, but they don't tell you. Let me see if I can find
You have
out.
to look them up online to find out.
But if it's in keeping what they've been doing, it's probably 8 or 10.
Right.
Or they might surprise us.
This is all done before the writer's strike anyway, so which is good.
Dude, what are we gonna do? They're gonna have to.
I don't know. Andor's right now is in the middle of it.
Well, at least Andor finished. They had to hold
Yeah.
post production.
They finished that already.
Oh, this says it's only 6 episodes.
6, huh?
Holy
That's because of the
moly!
strike.
No, it's not because of the strike.
Well-
They finished that a long time ago.
Yeah.
They're
just bringing it out now.
they finished that like last year.
Hmm.
They filmed it a long time ago. It takes almost a year to finish wrapping that stuff up, and Star Wars takes sometimes a year and a half, 2 years, because there's too many special effects. The movies take
Right.
3 years to add all the effects to them.
There's supposed to be a new Star Wars film coming out too.
Yeah,
Didn't say when though.
well, yeah, they said 2025, 26, 27.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them that they've officially announced.
Mm-hmm.
One with Dave Filoni,
Right.
George Lucas's Padawan. One with the guy who's doing Dial of Destiny, that director,
Oh,
Mangold. One with him, and then can't remember. There's 3. Oh, and then some other one with Rey. They're bringing back Rey Skywalker.
Yeah, she's supposed to be in the first one.
That's going to be the first one coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, she's supposed to train some special kid.
Well, maybe I didn't hear about a kid, but
Well,
I didn't hear much about it at all. Actually, they think she's going to start training like Luke did. That's all I heard.
Supposed to be the one.
Yeah,
But
I didn't hear that.
Male or female, so it didn't say.
Well, the one has already been used. That's who Anakin was, the chosen one. I hope.
He was-
God, I hope they don't do that. That I ain't gonna go watch it if it's about that.
No, we don't want that one again.
Yeah. Okay, let's jump into Strange New Worlds.
Yes.
Or you want to go Silo?
No. Let's go Strange New Worlds.
All right, Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, second
Episode.
season, episode 2.
Mhm.
They're dealing more with this trial with his number one, played by Rebecca Romaine, who used very cute model back in the day.
Yep.
She used to be married to that guy, Stamos guy from Full House.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay. So as you know, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. You all know that. 3, don't watch it. This week's episode I'm going to just give it 4.5 stars because I liked, even though there wasn't a lot of action going on, I like some of the message in it. So 4.5 stars. And the acting, what do you give it?
I'm going to give it I didn't like it as much, so I'm going to give it a 4.45.
I knew you were going to say, I knew you were going to go lower than me. I know you, Captain Rickster. I almost gave it less than that, but I like some of the message that they're talking about, how these mods, these augments, they're talking about how they're kind of like the future. Everybody's discriminated against them. Like one day we had slavery, one day we did this, and then we had these wars and eugenic wars and all that stuff. So I like that kind of questioning, and the acting was really spot on. The lady that played the Elorian lawyer, and all of it was good. So
what I like the best about it though is that she was sticking up for herself. She
turned herself in.
They didn't want to hide no more.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
To her crew.
Well, she's gotten tired of hiding. Can you imagine lying for keeping
25 years lying
or something like? Yeah, it's just really terrible.
She lied on her. The reason why they're going to do this is because she lied on her application. And
Yes.
Somebody turned her. Well, she turned herself in.
Yeah, it'll come back to haunt you. We hear stories like that all the time
yes.
in the workplace. People, they either lie or they embellish their resumes, to get a better job. That happens all the time.
Right.
And then some of those people become the most successful people ever because they're hungrier.
That's right.
Even though they're
Doesn't
lying
work.
about stuff. Yeah. What was your favorite scene?
That's what I was just saying.
The fact that she lied?
No, that she was sticking up for herself.
Oh.
In the trial.
So your favorite part was when they revealed that she was, because the whole way through the episode they're trying to find out how Starfleet who turned her in.
Right.
And they find after her keeping a secret for 25 years of being an augment, who turned her in.
Right.
And they kept trying to figure it out. And that one lady who was one of the people on the crew thought she had turned her in accidentally in a private log, but she found out no, it was her. Yeah, that's that. I guess that's a good favorite part.
Yeah, why hide what you are? You know, I mean, that's what 25 years is living a lie is kind of hard to do.
That's true.
You know, and Captain Pike knew what she was anyway. I don't know.
No, I think they all kind of knew at the same time.
Yeah,
if I remember, they all kind of figured it out. It's
not
terrible.
Say anything. So
well, it's it was an old archaic thing, you know. Yeah. So
well, Spock was the only one that had a funny feeling about her.
Yeah,
he's Vulcan.
Yeah, well, he could sense people.
He can sense them on people. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this unboxing today. Today's unboxing is Moff Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. You want some credits? Yeah. That's what it looks like. Focus. Sometimes these things don't focus very well. Oh, he's really in there. Oh, okay. So he has a cape here. But I guess you could walk around without the cape if you wanted to walk around. That's kind of neat. Mm-hmm. The cape's separate. I thought it was together, but it's not. Whoa!
Whoa! Caught it.
Caught it. Too bad they didn't get that on camera. I think I caught it down here.
You did.
It flipped. If you could put it back in slow motion, you'll see it flipping. And then, but I caught it. Too bad it's not wider. But this cape has a little thing here for it to go on the back of it. Or maybe you could take off the. He's got a little tiny blaster, and he's got the dark saber. But on the back here, he could put his cape on. And this is from the season 1 of The Mandalorian, by the way, because season 2, when Moff Gideon showed up, he had that Dark Trooper outfit. So you just know they're going to make another one with him with that. He looked great as a Dark Trooper, didn't he?
Oh, yes, he did.
But before that, he must think he's, he's Moff Gideon, but he thinks he's Darth Vader. He's got this huge cape on it. And the cape is not cloth. It's actually vinyl. I kind of wish it would have been softer and they made it, cloth. I always like it when they use cloth goods, but, I guess they wanted to look stern and like a neat cape. That might be one of the reasons why they did it. So to check, the articulation's pretty good. Captain Rickster, wake up!
Huh? Oh. I'm awake.
People watch our show just to watch him go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know me.
Wow, the articulation on this is great all the way through it. Usually it's not as good. The cape wants to fall off. That's the only bad design. It just comes off too easy. I wonder if there's a way I could push it on harder. I don't know. I do know this. We have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. I'm going to hand Moff over to Captain Rickster while he looks at it. And there's the dark saber in its glory. This one looks a little bit better. It looks, because the dark saber in the cartoon, the handle is more blue. This one has a different sheen to it on the handle like the original one. And then his gun right there. That's cool. Okay, so as you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system. They can't see anything you're doing, Captain Rickster, by the way. Just take the cape off. That's a terrible design about it.
That is.
We have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best, just like on the movies. I'm going to give Moff Gideon a 4.25 stars. I'm going to knock off a lot for 2 reasons. One, the cape, and also, it's just not a lot here. I'm not a big fan of this toy. The articulation was great.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Gina Carlo Esposito.
Yes, it does.
But other than that, it's not that great. I'd still buy it. That's why we did buy it. So 4 and quarter stars. Hand it to me, Captain Rickster. And you just put it right down. Nobody can't see it. He's never been on television, guys. So
Oh, I showed him who he was. I put him up here.
Yeah, but we're still talking about it, and you're not like as I'm talking about it, I'd still hold it right here so people know what I'm talking about. So, okay, so hello, hey, hi.
So you gave it 4.25.
4.25. Right? What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm gonna agree with you on this one. You can't punch me too far away.
Now I am too far. That's a good thing about it. Now he can agree with me.
That's right.
And I can't. Oh, look, Buddy Mix is here. A little late, Buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
We were talking about you at the beginning of the show, congratulating you on your new album release.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, it's nice to add to your collection. It's not the greatest figure, though.
No, it's not.
I think the new figure for season 2 that's coming out, that one
was much better.
That one I can't wait. That one I'm going to be excited to see.
But that's not a credit though. That's a 6-inch Black Series, right?
I don't know. They didn't announce it was coming out or anything, but I know for season 2, you saw what he looked like in that outfit where he looked like a dark trooper, and he was all powerful. That I can't wait to get. That's good because he looked like a stormtrooper or death trooper, something they're going to call him, Gideon, whatever. You just know they're going to come up with something unique. So let's just move right into the last one. We're almost done. We're going to talk about Silo. And Silo, everybody, to me, is just really the big hit, the kind of the sleeper hit of the year. Right. I'm just really blown away by this show so far. This is the episode 9. There's only how many? One more episode. Final episode.
Yeah, which is next week.
Crazy. It just doesn't seem like 9 episodes should have went by that fast.
I know.
So it just seems like kind of crazy. Yeah. So as you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. While we're doing this, I wanted to do something real quick. Give me a second, guys. Stopped. I was just going to share it real quick, just for everybody to be able to go over there and listen to it. I'm going to share this link since we were talking about it. Okay, so as you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars, and let's go ahead and give the rating for Silo. This week's episode of Silo, it's called The Gateway, gets 5 stars. It's the first 5-star episode of the season for me. Yep. I think a couple of them came really close. I probably should have given them 5 stars, but this week's episode, just amazing. Silo is on Apple Plus, and I think everybody should get Apple Plus because that has a foundation and some other really cool shows. Ted Lasso. There's lots of great shows on Apple Plus, but this show gets 5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
Well, if I give it a plus, I'm gonna give it a 5++ on this one because it's really an excellent episode this time.
Yes.
I don't normally give 5s out to a whole lot of things, but this one here, it definitely deserves a 5.
Yes, for sure. Apple Plus, you could get, if you get Apple Plus, if you just get the whole subscription, that way you could stream music and all that. you also get Apple Plus too with it.
Right.
So that's what I'll encourage you to get it, because that way you could stream your music as well, not just have the stuff on your TV or wherever you stream stuff. But yeah, it's really been the surprise hit of the year, guys.
Yes, that is good.
Since Buddy's here, I want to go ahead and share a link with everybody really quick. This is a link to Buddy Mix's album Kabaka, and go ahead and listen to the album on Apple. This is not Apple. This is on YouTube. So if you follow those links, you could actually listen to his entire album on YouTube. So guys, go ahead and take a listen to it. This is Buddy Mix sharing his Ugandan African roots.
Yep.
So, okay, let's get back to Silo. What was your favorite scene in this week's episode?
Well, mine was when she was surprised with it on the computer, when her so-called boyfriend came up on it when they had that what do you call that thing?
Video?
Yeah, no, not video. But what was the thing? Was a you plug it in.
Computer hard drive.
Yeah, hard drive. Yeah, which was I thought that's pretty good. It was touching. So I like the touching part.
You mean later when the
Yeah.
other guys were listening to it?
Yeah.
Because she didn't watch too much of the message
No.
in the beginning, and then they were watching more of the whole message when they played it a second time.
Right, but then
She had to leave while he was talking.
Yeah,
so.
they backed off. And they, had a moment there. I love you and all that stuff in it. So.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart, Captain Rickster.
I know.
We're gonna have to find you a good boyfriend. Is Steve available?
No, he's dead.
I know Steve's had his eye on you for a while.
Well, it's like you, but anyway.
All right. Yeah. I can't give you a link to Silo. That link is for anybody to listen to your album, buddy.
Yeah.
But Silo is on Apple Plus. We'll have to teach you how to get to Apple Plus. It's also part of Apple too, but it would be on a TV. I think you could get it on your phone too, right?
On your phone.
So you could watch it, or your computer.
You can subscribe to Apple TV. It's $9.99 a month.
Yeah, it's not very expensive. And that same $9.99, you could listen
music
to
too.
the music as well. So it's
Right.
way more affordable to
You
stream
get a lot
music.
more than you do in other streaming.
Absolutely, you get a lot more. Apple's not trying to. They make enough money on their products. All the products they sell, they're not like that. $9.99 gets you to stream on their iTunes. You can stream everything, which is now they're calling Apple Music.
Right.
So it gets you Apple Music, which when we're walking, I'm streaming Apple Music, our music all the time, and other music. And then it also lets you get Apple Plus, which is available on a computer,
Right.
a TV, but you got to download the app on the TV to get it.
Right.
So we'll have to teach you how to do all that, buddy. But you'll like Silo. Maybe we'll watch it one time in the office with you as well. But teach us, and we'll tell you how to get to it.
Right.
My favorite part. Yeah. I mean that whole scene I liked when she went to that guy and they were how he was talking about how great he was and he could bounce the signal.
Right.
And then he said something like, "Oh, let's go ahead and bounce the signal to someone up in 98
Yeah.
in this
Yeah,
apartment
all
because
the,
that guy turned him in or something like that."
Yeah. for the
So
counterfeiting.
yeah, so he turned him in. So he wanted to get that guy raided by the
Uh-huh.
Raiders.
Get back at him.
So that was kind of fun. How they were joking back and forth, and yeah, the touching moments were nice.
What surprised me is always in the beginning when she had jumped off the ledge and then she landed back down and you could actually get up and run.
We
again.
wondered what had happened to her in the last episode. We thought
I
she
know,
jumped
yeah.
off and fell all the way down. But the big surprise of the episode is Tim Robbins, him
That's
as
true,
the
yeah.
deputy mayor, and he's the head of IT. He's really he's playing this really cool villain.
Yep.
And then he showed him getting mad when he was questioning that other guy from the ID department. He was getting forceful and mad, and
Oh yes.
that showed a different side to his character, which is great. He got very upset and violent with the guy
Yes.
for a moment, showed how ruthless he is. This Silo thing, and then right at the end, they got when they saw the video from the one cleaning, and they found out that the outside really. We knew this the whole time.
Right.
They have to trick everybody to think the outside's still contagious. They're basically, the whole story is they're in this silo because we kind of blew each other up, and they all have to live underground. because of contamination. And they're trying to not let, and they've been down there hundreds of years,
Yes.
or 200 years or something like that. So lots of things like video doesn't, like when the video popped up, he goes, this is something called video. And I found an old camera and made it work.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have video and stuff like that. They don't know what any of that stuff is. So it's just kind of the only thing they see on the outside is what they let them see, and that's been all faked and altered.
Mm-hmm.
And so they think that it's still bad out there, and they don't want anybody to go out. So just an interesting story, really. Who would have thought it would be this good?
Oh, I know, yeah.
That, and again, it's a surprise sleeper hit sci-fi. It's my favorite sci-fi show so far this year, I think.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Which is amazing. So, but yeah, that's about it for this week, guys. Next week, we're going to have more episodes of the final episode of Silo, which we're talking about. Can't wait to see that. Also, next week, we're going to have, are we having Dial of Destiny next week?
Yeah,
I think we are.
Next weekend will be done.
So next weekend, we'll be reviewing Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. So we got to go see that. Excited. We're going to have a bigger show next week because we got Indiana Jones.
Right.
Plus Star Trek Strange New World and the second episode of Samuel Jackson's Secret Invasion on Disney, the Marvel show. So lots to talk about. And I know I'm a broken record, but when I have to review a movie and 3 different TV shows every week, we're really in the golden age of sci-fi, period. We didn't have this much sci-fi when I was growing up. So
let me tell you a little bit about Transformers. Transformers is actually an excellent movie. I recommend people go out to see it if they haven't seen it yet.
What do you rate it? He went and saw it, so let's go ahead and rate it.
This one here is a 4.75. It had a lot of action in it.
Okay.
It's a little slow in a couple of places, but it picked up after that and really moved.
Is there a favorite scene you liked?
I liked it when they all got together, the Beast, who were the Megatrons, and then the Decepticons. No, not Decepticons. What are the cons they are? They got together, and they had to fight this evil, which was really good. I mean, they were definitely doing a lot of fighting in between those scenes. And then they got these 2 humans, as they put it, and it was really good also. So it's an excellent movie. I would just recommend you go out and see it. I mean, you take my word for it, because I love movies, and I love action too. So
cool.
It was a great movie.
That's awesome. So yeah, so definitely go see Transformers. What's it called? Rise of the Beast or something like that?
Rise of the Beast. Yep.
Captain Rickster gives it a 4.75 stars. We're gonna have to figure out your mic situation. Even Buddy's mentioned it here on his show. There you go.
Talk to me?
There you go. Now you're very soft spoken. You don't project like I do.
No, I don't. I have a soft voice.
So you need to get closer to the mic so people could hear you.
Okay, is that better?
Absolutely, a lot better. Hell yeah, I could hear the difference. Okay, so guys, it's always a pleasure to come. Everybody that shows up, we love you guys. We love coming here every week. Like I mentioned, we have a lot to talk about next weekend. 4 different shows. Well, no, 1 movie and 3 different shows next week.
Yep, that's true.
Remember, this week, do 1 act of kindness. We believe it makes the world a better place. And okay, I could hear it's picking him up, buddy, but that's okay. He's just very soft spoken.
That's right.
So yeah, do 1 act of kindness this week. It makes the world a better place. We believe so. And remember, the Force is with us always. Live long and prosper. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. God bless everybody. Have a great one.
Have a great weekend. We got the holiday coming up soon, so when we have that holiday, have a great holiday also. I come back next week. Like I said, our show's gonna be a little more bigger.
One more, Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. This could be a really good
movie.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that one. This is number 5 for him on this one.
It sounds great. All right, guys, have a great week.
The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.